Team's trying to obfuscate their intent here. The Nana Swarm drop down! Hot feet there for Leaf. Unable to really rest the steady hands there for the kill onto G2, but catching this in theory, and at least in practice too. Trent does get that kill. So Kang down as a 4 versus 4. Spike planted for G2. Covered at it, re-exploration in through Garage. G2, 40 health, will be dropped. He's looking to put the squeeze of the rest of his team onto these players here. Icy still comes up with one just before the trade, but they're missing these timings onto one another. And now just 2 against the 3. G2 have got to try and hold this one back here. Util in the back pocket. Simon's got that fault line. It's going to be let loose along with the paranoia in through the back. Valen could not stand a chance against it. And you know where the last is. Jonah P is no.
It's good defaulting.
Oh, Simon, what are you going for here? You silly Billy. Dropped, man. He's taking risks to try and get that mid-round information. Stun connects, but Leaf's covering over the shoulder. All it takes is a few bullets to drop down Kang.
That is an enormous risk. Just a hard read that G2 were going back and going into an A exec.
Smoggy barely spotting the shoulder on either side here. He is the one in danger. But at the end of the day, you got to take risks. It's a good paranoia. Doesn't connect onto too many more of them as well. They want to make a good go of things here, but Trent's going to be swinging this with the might of the rest of his team, and they do straight from the lineup, but EDG players going to be trying to evacuate into the arms of Leaf. Already sucked up position in through Garage here. They hear the footsteps as well. EDG just crossed up, nobody not expecting, like Leaf could already have repositioned there. Fake into the TP, Kang. Not going to be setting his eyes there for long, but not also going to be winning out the fight. He's going to be dropped. And at this point, with just Simon and Smoggy left alive, forced to save these rifles.
And Simon's petrified. He thinks that Leaf is going to be coming around behind him. In his head there, Leaf was just pushing out Garage, and Leaf is going to be popping out of...
It's a drone out and through. It's going to get that tag onto Valen. Going to be Util used to clear him out here. Wall blocking the way, but holding it down out through Garage and whipping the rifle around, spraying. Oh, still there, but it's going to be running short. Kills need to be found from it. The stun is almost perfect. Yes, indeed it is. There's that Util that we're talking about. They've got spades of it to try and refight those areas, and what a time to do it. And Trent. Oh my. 30 seconds left into the round, but surely you can't do it in a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Spike hard committed into the middle of nowhere. EDG's eye set on it.
Too little time on the clock, surely.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Unless there's a weakness that crops up here for EDG, but they just catch it. The corners are cleared by Icy. Nobody going for again that re-exploration. It's a risky play that does not pay off for him.
EDG will go for it just to, you know, poke, prod, see if they can get a pick. But if they can't, this is looking like a save round already. But
Simon's missed.
With a couple kills, with 1 or 2, suddenly it becomes worth going for.
Especially with the damage done to Trent already. Simon's got, again, that Util ready. Valendo holding the paranoia. It's going to be using this one pound for pound, unless you have a plan around it. There's the blind and there's the smoke. Already down and out here. Time is going to start to tick here for EDG. Smoggy waiting for his win con to try and play himself into this spot. Blinded up matters not, at least for G2. Got that discipline, making sure to play together as a pack. Broken, taken out. Smoggy still holding, spammed, expected. Heads up play by G2. And they don't overcommit into it. Instead, walking over. Kang's at an off angle. All he needs is the 1 kill, but running way ahead of it. It's a flash, or at least a stun, at least to play himself out. And he's done so with perfection. Nobody right from behind as well, making sure that this is really putting a squeeze down. Players now. Kang leading the charge as the spearhead for the team and striking right where it hurts. It's G2. You're going to be left reeling, and you have to pivot. You have to hard react now into the A site. It's the only option open. Already they've got these kill trip setups, and Smoggy's already repositioned. The reinforcements have arrived at that. And ult committed up onto the high ground. This is an awkward position for G2 to be into. Jonah P with a plan, but he's pushed back and away from it with the damage done onto all of them. And already tacked up, a kill to be claimed. Jonah P dropped. Valen is right there at him. Kang going to be found. Simon's right from behind. Again putting the squeeze and just not expecting it. And Kang will be able to hold his ground, stand it down. Hunter's Fury now into the corner. That is a nice set play. Haven't seen that one in quite some time. Reminiscent of EG on Fracture back in the day. Icy will be able to get that plant down as a result of that one. So baiting him in, but he hadn't cleared Smoggy, but the trade is intact. And there, Valorant rewarded with it. That patience that's being played, and with the pit dropped down into the back. G2's desperately hunting for the neural theft. He does get it off and stays alive. But what can EDG do with that information? Stun into the corner again. Global util, it's been good. Trent is basically dead to rights. Indeed, cleaned up just from that utility time. Might start to become a problem. Spike's ticking away. G2 with another one. Pit's still up though. Gotta worry about this one.
It's not planted for the pit.
Yeah, it's playing out wide here. To tap. He knows he's not playing onto the contact. Jonah P is going to be weaving in and out. Still going to be coverage. There he jumps around the corner, but it's Simon who saves the bloody day. No! Just trying to set Kang into the appropriate spot. Icy spam down into the corner here. Smoggy though is going to be going down. Valorant will not leave that one uncontested. Nobody. Steep tucked Paranoia is going to be dodging. But at least with the draw, no way! Backstabs in play. Kang with all that positioning, 6-6. That is an explosive finish. Lay it down onto him here. There's 45 seconds left. Again, the dart at their backs. Recon going to be broken, still lighting them up and up, and the crossfire setups are definitely enough. G2 didn't budge, didn't get rooted away from this spot. Trent delivers a 4-piece. Question is, does he come up with any results as well? The fuel timing, it's got to be calmed. Aftershock in through into the back as well as the dart. He doesn't reveal it. Bulldog spray is laboured at that, but at least he claims the kill. What a trade down. Snakebite up and over the top as well, only applying a slight amount of vulnerability. And as they attempt to play and swing off of that, EDG are ready. They hold it down with the rifles.
Nice attempt by Trent in that round. Really needed his aim to be a bit cleaner to pick up 2 if there was any chance of making this one winnable. EDG showcasing that they're happy to do a 2-wave exec to try to get through that Viper orb, sorry. But if they're gonna sit there, drone, and then execute afterwards, I thought he teleported straight into the trip there.
There's a chance.
Yeah. If they're gonna do that kind of play, it's gonna give G2 a lot of time to set up flanks, to rotate over and reinforce the A site.
It's Valorant looking to do some damage. It's
That's
quite
good.
nice, yeah. 2 kills.
That he does.
They're going for a reclear. I mean, as many fights are about to be occurring here. Nobody wins it out through mid. Valiant going peekaboo. Rips the head off Smoggy. Backs away and plays his life. Trent as well baited into a one-and-done position in case there is that re-exploration by EDG.
If you had a stat of players fault-lined, Simon would be,
He'd be
right
up there.
I mean, that one aimed for Valen, but catches onto Trent. Like you said, he's kind of stuck in short right now. Leaf's going to be asked to do a lot. He has to be worried about this B lurk, and he has to try to cover the C site as well. Viper's down, so Jonah P can't pop that wall up and try to help them flood defend in here.
Yeah.
And Leaf's getting squeezed.
He really is, right from the sides. And the damage done. I mean, listen, Kang was almost alone taking that fight, but he would have had backup at the end of the day anyway. C-plant and G2. Take the tail between their legs there, going to be going all the way away. They want to save this operator. It's a little bit delayed and late here. The Hunter's Fury, yeah, it's not going to be connecting. Kang's going walkabouts! Played in right off the back of it. Their own ult as well, potentially obfuscating most of it. Flank, it's going to have to be held. Icy, no way past it. Has to break the trip now. He's alerted him to his presence. Locked down by Smoggy. This 1v1 being taken, but the rest of G2 is being just, again, plucked out of the prettiest picture. Still going to be trying to win out these fights, held over the shoulder. Down to that 2 versus 2. Kang ult in hand. Lets it rip, but again, his head's on a swivel. And Trent delivers a miracle. Feet, here's a Hunter's Fury to supplement this play as well. Lighten up Trent. Kang to capitalize.
It's another round where G2, if they lose, their economy's broken. They are not out of the woods yet.
Neural to try and potentially play this one into the retake. The Neural theft spots out most of the players. They know that the flank isn't really a threat right now. G2 playing this one in almost entirely together. A lot of util to be used here. Ural already popped off. Blind with the Paranoia, up into the corner, spraying away. They know the rough positions of these players as well. They have to collect it all together. Jonah P up onto the high ground. Not enough to collect it. Drop down and spray down. Simon off the back of it. Ult not committed, in fact, just broken. Kang trying to play himself in. It's doubled up. Movement slightly ajar, enough to just offset all of it. And pre-fires into the corner. Hunter's Fury again to supplement and push back EDG away from this C site.
G2 are using huge amounts of ultimates here, but it is getting them the value. 5v3 and G2 are looking to re-clear over towards
I
Garage.
was picked up. G2's got it now.
Does he realize his back? He's got enemies there.
Silent drop down Leaf. He nails it. G2 drops, so does the spike. Nobody going for another reclamation. No, my goodness. Smoggy can only do so much into this spot. He's got the time to work with, but unfortunately, insurmountable odds. And it's all set against him here. G2 will not. This fight almost alone. Nobody. He's droned up and right ahead of it. Nobody. Burst it down, beam down. Where's the follow-up and through? It's up through Garage. And Kang will be dropped. Leaf making sure to shore up those defenses with the reinforcements now scattering and arriving. There are some potential holes here into the setup, and G2 has found one of them.
Very safe positioning there from Icy and Leaf. They don't want to get caught out. They're happy to give the C site over. They've got lockdown for the retake, as long as Leaf doesn't die right now.
Why not play like that? It's a 3v5. Don't give away any unnecessary advantages. Fault line, push into the spawn. Smoggy wants to go with things, but it did not connect. Not onto Icy, not this time. Simon with the plant. Stuck in place. G2 still there, pushing forwards. Aftershock as well. It's all highlighted and orchestrated like they want to try and fight this once again, and G2 are fully aware. Anti-flash, a dart into the back. A playmaking ability by Icy. Sacrificing his own body for her, but he's still the one to come up with the kill. Simon has got to do so much more. Kills are offered up towards him, but not enough in the end. G2 now committed. Paranoia alongside it. Valen is tucked safe. Nicely inside the orb. Stunned up. Matters not. This guy's still alive and kicking here with a flash of his own as well to play into the back pocket. The rest of his team are already played all the way in. Simon weaving in and out. Nowhere to play. With the spike into his hands, he just has to let the time run way out. And G2, they've stolen this round away. When all the momentum felt like it was in the hands of EDG. This is the 12th round now for G2.
Alarm bot for the Garage reflank. They're going to know about this.
Nobody's already passed it though. Alarm bot triggers, Jonah P defusing half onto the board. This is for the map. Someone needs to stop this. Someone needs to stop this, but no one is there. G2 right from beneath them.